Hello my castaways, and welcome back to Stranded Wide. So, last episode that we featured some modded Stranded Deep content, we only had a couple of things like the bandages don't heal, the load distance mod, the map mod, and I believe that was it. But this time we're coming back for something a little special. So we're going to be doing kind of what Rob has been doing over on his channel, which is this ultra hard mode Stranded Deep. And for that, we have all of these mods installed except for this one-hit build mod. Obviously that's a beneficial mod, but anyways, so we're going to be playing with Bandages Don't Heal, Custom Effects mod, which basically all I've done to this is to set the regeneration hours as 96 hours. That seems... I think I put that at like 76, not 96, but regardless, we'll just leave it there. It doesn't matter. And then we have the map mod, which I may or may not use. I haven't really decided yet, but I figured I'd have it enabled in case we wanted to use it. We have the Stranded Deep raft structures, which allows us to put structures on our boats that we build, like water stills and fires and things like that, which will probably be pretty cool. And we have our tweaks mod, which basically, oh, we need to remove this. All right, get rid of save anywhere. We're not doing that. So we've made it so that the rain will not bug out, which is important because we're going to be pretty stressed for water. This will show distances through the spyglass, which is not going to be like super helpful for us, but it's something I wanted to show off. And we're going to make the bosses harder, which means they have doubled XP, instant bleeding from any of their attacks, and the abaya poisons you. And lastly, we have make the bosses hardcore, which just makes them have way more increased damage. And not listed here, this also allows them to clip through the boss structures, so no more hiding behind boss structures like the big ship for the abaya or the buoy for Luska. And then the last mod we have is this wet and cold mod, which will probably be better served by actually showing you, but essentially it adds a whole bunch of mechanics to the environment of the game, which either punishes you or helps you for being warm or cold, and you can get, if you're too cold, you can get freezing and become sick. So yeah, we're going to be playing with all these today. Let's save this, close it. And yeah, let's jump into the game. I'm not going to check out the map. We're going to start a brand new game. I'm not going to go off of that old save file. We are going to start it fresh and see just how far we can get in ultra hard mode Stranded Deep. And of course, we're going to randomize the world, difficulty hard, no starting crate, and I am going to leave permadeath off just in case, because I'm probably going to. Just in case I die, so we can actually reload from where we left off. So, yeah, let's get into it. Here's the full list of features for the wet and cold mod, which is what we will be getting into mostly today. If you enjoy this content, help out the channel by dropping a like or a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Find our mod group on Twitter with @StrandedWide, where you can find links to our Discord. If you want to check out more of Ultimate Hard Mode Stranded Deep, I've linked JustRob's version of this series and Granddaddy Gamer's version of this series in the video's description. All links for all available mods are also in the description for you to try out yourself. And you can already see the effects of the wet and cold mod. We are actually technically cold inside the plane, and that's what this shivering noise is. But we're going to skip this, so... Alright, day one, here we are. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and immediately get working towards the shore, because if you watch the last... Oh, did I not? Oh, I turned the wrong way. If you watch the last episode where we had the previous game save, and it was like less modded, you can't see any islands around. This is the Stranded Wide mod, so everything is much, much more spaced out. The world and islands themselves are twice as big. So, yeah, no screwing around with like swimming to the islands here, especially with our wet and cold mod going on. And, yeah, we're gonna... Oh, Jesus. We're definitely gonna want to have this thing with us, and you'll see why here in a little bit. First things first, we need to get out of the water and get away from these guys, because not only do the bosses do extra damage, but the sharks do extra damage too. So Sharks can cause bleeding just from bumping you, I believe, and I think they do about 3 health bars of damage when they actually bump you now. So they are not something to be screwed around with. Alright, good enough. Now, one of the things that I really appreciate about this ultra hard mode mod is that everything, absolutely everything on this island is crucial. It's so valuable now because with these 2 pieces of cloth, that's my only ways to get off the island without paddling. And because of the wet and cold mod, if I try to actually get off the island by paddling to the next island, I am going to be freezing to death and probably feverish by the time I get to that island. And something I hadn't mentioned before, when you get sick and you get feverish, that stops you from being able to craft entirely. So we really, really want to avoid that at all costs. I think what we're going to do first, now that we're here, is try and hit up any relatively safe shipwrecks we can find right off the shore as we go around and collect up all these rocks, because as I said, every single one of these rocks is going to be valuable. Every single thing that we pick up is going to be valuable. So I'm going to get that done, get the rocks picked up, hit up some shipwrecks, and just kind of see what we're working with. Everything on the interior of the island, there might be some potatoes or some loose fruit or something to get, but the really valuable stuff is going to be out here on the outside. It's going to be these rocks and shipwreck pieces, or crates in the shipwrecks, excuse me. Ooh, that's a little far. Yeah, we're gonna do it, and I guess this will show off the cold and wet, but I think we started wet since we had to jump in the water. Well, you can see that we're wet with the full water droplets on the side there, but I think we started off, oh yes, a cloth, that is so valuable. Started off wet because we had to jump in the water to actually get into the life raft in the first place. Oh, can we see any other shipwrecks out here at all? I was really hoping there would be a crate here, but there wasn't. Now, I have played just a little bit of this exact version. We're going to go ahead and make one of these so we can start getting up to this stuff. I have played it just a little bit of this exact version, meaning that we have all these mods on it, and so I've had a little bit of this experience, not too much, but I know from experience now that since everything has been made more valuable by the increased difficulty of these mods, this version of Stranded Deep, I guess you would call it, really seems a lot more familiar to maybe, I was going to say Green Hell or The Long Dark, but more The Long Dark than Green Hell, honestly. And the reason I say that is because I feel like, at least an interloper on The Long Dark, when you're playing, everything is a struggle. Absolutely everything is a struggle. And that's kind of how it feels now. I'm struggling to stay alive, or you'll see that here in a bit. I guarantee it. I'm struggling to stay alive, and I really have to pay attention to every single bit of the condition on my tools, how I operate from moment to moment, and I guess especially with the increased healing time, it takes you 96 hours. I think I had originally set that at 72, but right now it takes you 96 hours to heal up to full health if you started at 0. And in The Long Dark, it takes you 4 full days, which is 24, 48, 96. Yeah, it's 96 hours. So it is almost exactly the same condition healed per time as The Long Dark. The only difference, I guess, between this and The Long Dark is that you have to have your food and water bars, all but 2 squares full to actually heal. In The Long Dark, you just have to have them have anything on them at all to actually start healing. Dude, where are all the crates? We really need these. This one was really far out. So, in a sense, Stranded Deep might actually be harder than The Long Dark now. Now, I don't think that's actually true. I think it's still gonna, shove resources in my face at a certain point after I get past the struggling period, which The Long Dark never really tends to do, at least in my experience. But, yeah, at least in this early game, this might actually be harder than that now, which I find interesting. Alright, we hit a... Wait a second. Yeah, we got this guy and that guy. Wasn't there one more? Is that one way out there? I guess we've made almost a full circuit. No, that's the... Okay, I saw the little Ajuga sprout over there, and I thought it was like the... No. There is something over there. I hope I'm not doing stupid shit. Because we went off that way, I think, right? Ah, good, there's a rock here that'll afford us some height to actually be able to see stuff in the water. No, I think I was wrong. I think I was seeing like the cap of a wave and thought it was a shipwreck out here. Yeah. Yep, that's what happened. Wow, we only got one crate. That is not great. We're sure there wasn't anything over here. No such luck. Alright, well I think the next order of business is going to be going around and collecting up all the fibrous leaves that we can. I don't think there's any more shipwrecks. We're basically back where we started. I don't know why I do that sometimes. I guess we do need to kind of start worrying about food. Yeah, we've already lost almost half of our water. Jeez. Alright, so I think we have all the rocks. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this stone tooltip to collect up all the fibrous leaves that I can on the island here. Because I'm going to need every single bit of condition out of this that I possibly can. I have to make, you know, an axe, possibly a pickaxe, some other tools and stuff to actually be able to do things. I don't think we found a hammer. God, I hope we found a hammer. Nope, we didn't find a hammer. So, we're going to have to make a hammer to build a raft, which is going to take up 2 stones by itself. We have 12 stones. That's actually pretty good. For some reason, I can't make piles on these, like on the sand here. I'm not sure what that is, why that's a thing, but regardless. So yeah, I need 2 of these for a hammer. I need 2 of these. Granted, I have one in my hand. For an axe, I need ones for water stills, and if I'm going to make a pickaxe, I need ones for the pickaxe as well. So there's a lot of stuff we're going to need rocks for, and I'm going to need every bit of condition out of these that I possibly can get. So yeah, here goes nothing. I'll probably fast forward through this so you don't have to watch me chop down 200 yucca. I hope there's 200 yucca. Jeez. I guess I could use this opportunity to explain the wet and cold mod. So, hold on, we had it here just for a second, didn't we? There it is. So, you see the little symbol that popped up there with like the person under a lean-to and the cloud over it? Huntcore makes some interesting symbols. That is to denote that we're in shelter. So, technically, underneath this palm tree, we have shelter. Now, I don't know... so we're going to have to eventually make a shelter to actually sleep under, like an actual building. We may not have to do that quite yet because the life raft can actually be used as a shelter point. But yeah, that's one of the mechanics we'll be dealing with. Now the shelter mechanic helps with freezing and I believe like shade in the day, which you guys should be familiar with since, you know, you deal with the shade part of the game anyways. But, it's basically just like the opposite of shade at night, if it makes sense. I don't know. And then, So now what's at the top right is the little energy symbol. So when that drains to 0, you are exhausted and you have to sleep. And just below that is the wet symbol. Yes, is the wet symbol. And oh no, hold on. We lost a fiber sleeve in here. We gotta get it. There we go. Is the wet symbol, and when you're wet, you are prone to become cold faster. You're prone to become cold faster, which is that bottommost symbol. And when the bottommost symbol for cold or freezing fills up, you become sick. Just above the freezing symbol is the heat symbol, and it's just like the SPF mechanic on your watch, except it's not necessarily dictated by sun. Oh, there's 2 potatoes on this island. Sweet. So you can get hot just from doing too many things or standing next to a fire. And when you get too hot, you'll get heat stroke, and then you'll see sweat. You'll have sweat on the very center of the screen, and it makes it really hard to see stuff. There's sweat in your eyes. So yeah, it's kind of a poorly described, version of what's going on here. But you'll see it all here in a bit. Alright, I think that might be all the yucca, all the fibrous leaves. I'm sure there's probably 1 or 2 hiding around, but... oh, yeah, here we go. Nice. And we've used up half of our stone tooltip, so I do need to get going on making a fire, because it's going to get colder as night approaches, and we're already almost freezing, so that's not, ideal. Where are those potatoes? I do want those. I guess I can leave them there for now if they're not gonna... Ooh, actually, that's not true. The other day when I was playing this, a fruit that was on some plant spoiled just sitting there. Like it was like an older version of Stranded Deep where that used to happen. Or maybe it still happens, I'm not really sure. So I guess I can't leave those there to potentially let them spoil. And if we find any, I'm not sure there are any here, but if there's a kura or a kwawa, we also need to get those to make sure they don't spoil too. And I guess we'll just have to eat those really quick, because I'm not going to be able to make a farming plot right now. Yeah, I don't see any yucca sitting around. We're going to chop down a few trees. Do I got the space? Yeah. I guess I probably should have chopped down a tree, because I'm going to need a shelter too. But that's okay, we'll still use this. Where the hell is our boat? I want to say it's this way. Need to find it before the sun goes down. Oh, yeah, going for it. Nice, we have a very surprising amount of lashings. Oh, we only have 8. I thought we had more than that for some reason, but still, that's a decent amount to work with. Alright, here's our guy. The raft. I think we're going to chop down this tree here. And yes, we are going to do it with the stone tooltip, because we need every single condition point. Now, the old trick where... Come back. Stop rolling. The old trick where you take empty drinkable coconut, not halves, and make them into a pile with 1 drinkable coconut to get a full pile of drinkable coconuts. That still works on this version, but I am not planning on using it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So we've used up every single percentage we can on that. And I am going to go ahead and slap... Oh, I guess that's an extra one. I'm going to go ahead and slap it in a crate so we don't accidentally end up using it. Go ahead and make another one. Get some water in this because I know we're dehydrated. Might as well eat one of these two. God, everything takes so long with the stone tooltip. I'll just get another one of these ready so that we can drink two right off the bat. Yeah, I guess I'll get all of them. No, whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's make a fire, though, because we definitely need that. It's like an exceptionally flat area. This isn't water area. And honestly, I'm so sketched out about how many rocks we need. We may not even make a fire ring here yet. But there's other good reasons not to make too many structures on this first island. What the hell? Oh, right, we're on hard mode. God damn it. I hate this. It's so weird. I have an external keyboard plugged in because I never fixed my W key problem that I had like a year ago. But the external keyboard keys don't work nearly as well as my native laptop keys, so I just had to switch to the native ones to do that. But yeah, number pad 1 and 2. It's my trick for hard mode fires. Makes it so much easier most of the time. Alright, we need to make some spears real quick. 2. Oh, we only had 2. Well, we're going to need this anyways. So I think what we're going to do is trade out this empty and go ahead and make a... Oh, shit. No, we don't have... We need another stick. Crap. Alright, so I guess we will be doing this. Yeah, chopping up a tree with a stone tool tip. Where I was going with that is we're going to use the empty one to make a knife so we can actually cook some food. Because, yeah, the food's not going down nearly as fast as the water as it always does. But if we get more cooking levels, which there's nothing really to do except to use up condition on these stone tool tips right now. So I might as well chop some logs with them by the fire and get some cooking experience while I'm doing that. Maybe we'll set up a water still too if we can get the... experience we need. Actually, I'm gonna chop down one of these big boys with it. So we can have some sticks for working with. Alright, knife completed.
Oh, gross.
Alright, and food on the way. So, I will probably skip to the morning. All I'm going to do is, make a shelter real quick with one of the lashings. After I chop up these logs with this stone tool tip, which will take an ungodly amount of time. So I'll see you guys in the morning, and hopefully we'll have a lot more sticks. Alright, we just got our first craftsmanship level, which is great because that allows us to make a water still, which we need, yeah, see, he needs water. He's thirsty as hell. So, yeah, we're going to get on that real quick. But I also have something else planned. So what we're going to do is we're going to put one spear here, one spear here, one spear here, one spear here. And then we're going to take our life raft. Yeah, that works. Look at that, we're in shelter. It's not great, it's not perfect, but in fact I kind of liked it a little bit better. Kind of lean-to style right here. Yeah. And we don't have to use all these spears, and check that out. So we're in shelter. And see, look at that, the freezing already went away, and now we're like almost too hot. So perfect. Oh, I went to bed in a shelter next to a fire, and now I am overheated. And this is a good example. So now I have sweat in my eyes. I can't see anything in the center of my vision. Now, I kind of want it that way. I kind of actually want it that way, though, because you can see the heat's already going down. We already lost our heat stroke because it's freezing cold out here. So actually, I can get this back a little bit. Alright, so we're gonna make a... oh, no. We're gonna make a coconut flask to have on deck, just in case we get poisoned, because we need a coconut flask to make an antidote. Not that we even have a level for it yet, I'm just saying. Not that. Here we go. Nice. Water still's been doing some work. I like that. Alright, and I think... yeah, okay, so we have one loose stone tool. We have two 1% stone tooltips, so we can go ahead and use that to make an axe, which is going to speed things up a lot for getting off this island. See, as I said before, if I try and paddle off the island with this raft, I'm going to end up at the next one sick and more than likely feverish and unable to craft anything. So I really need to get a boat going, and the only way to do that without any buoys or barrels or tires... actually, I think there were tires over there, but it's only going to be enough for one raft space. The only way to do that without all those things is to use sticks, and I need to have a raft that's not going to get flipped over by a shark bumping it, so it's going to have to be bigger than a 1x1. What time is it? 5:45, that's it? Jeez. Oh my gosh, did I somehow glitch a water still to be always full on the bottom? I think I did. Huh. Well, that's gonna come in handy. Alright, we got 3 lashings left. Actually, we're going to be stuck here until the 3rd day, more than likely, because I don't have enough lashings. Ooh, alright, so there's a couple courses of actions. We have 2 cloth, which means we can make a sail and a rudder, but that's going to use up 2 lashings, and the 3rd one is going to be used for our raft base, which is only going to leave us with a 1x1 raft, and the likelihood that we're probably going to get bumped off of it pretty easily if we go anywhere. I can handle that. That's okay. The problem that I'm running into in my head is that we have 1 bandage. And, well, I guess even if I did have extra lashings, I wouldn't be able to make an extra bandage because I don't have an extra cloth. So, yeah. Alright, never mind. So, we're going to chop down some trees, get some wood going, and we may even try and kill a shark real quick. I don't know, I'm going to do some deforestation here, but we may even try and kill a shark real quick just so we can get some, like, you know, heavier meat and some leather to be able to get like a pickaxe and a refined axe going. Anyways, I will see you guys back here after I take down a whole bunch of trees. Alright, we're gonna head out in the water. Instantly wet, obviously. Get some sardines just to get some food cooking. And get this hunter level up to the next mark so we can do 8% more damage. And one more, I think. One more? There we go. Alright, we got more food cooking. I don't think we don't need the food so much. Yeah, this is glitched somehow. What the hell? I wonder if it's putting it close to a shelter, because there's like palm leaves in it. I don't know if that's my brain making connections it shouldn't, or if it's it being close to the water or at the same level as the water. I don't know. Really confusing. Certainly take it though. Nice. Alright, in the meantime, keep on making them. We're gonna go get some shark meat and some leather. Oh, actually, we need 4 lashings to make a leather station, which we don't even have. So, okay, I guess we're gonna make a hammer. Damn it! I just made all these spears for nothing. I have to leave these here. No, not that one. That one. Just that. Yeah, we're just gonna have to make a hammer and start making a boat to get off the island, or else we're gonna have to stay here until all the palm saplings respawn so we can have more lashings. Oh, I need 2. I'm just going to keep this fire going so I don't have to relight it. Oh no! God damn it. I had to use... Okay, we'll still be okay. Maybe. I had to use one of the lashings for the hammer, too. Jeez. What? Now you can't make it? What the hell? Oh, I see why. Because I walked too far away from this pile. What's your deal, man? There we go. You're acting real weird. I don't appreciate that. Alright, we need a sail more than we need a rudder. Which sounds ridiculous, but like you can actually go to another island on just this. You don't need the rudder. You can use things to actually turn, or you can kind of do one of these numbers where you like pick your boat up and turn by grabbing it in midair while you're not standing on it. So we can get to the other island this way. It's gonna be janky as hell, but my plan is to either I definitely don't want to destroy this since it has infinite water. That's crazy. But I can destroy this on our way out to get the lashing, and then I can use the lashing to make the rudder here. So that's what we're probably going to do. And speaking of which, I'm going to save. Look at that, we already almost got level 2 cooking. Ooh, good timing. Oh, and we are sweating our asses off. That is the other symbol down there that you haven't seen, is the little droplets with the, God, Hantacore. Why is that the sweat symbol? I'm just so confused. I guess I get it, but yeah, strange, man, strange. Now we have access to the map here. I don't want to open it up yet. I don't want to open it up unless we have to, but I definitely want to go to the first island we go to without the map, just, you know, for the experience, I guess.